Morning guys, today's the first video on the Osmo 3 and this is awesome. Hopefully the mic sounds alright. I'm gonna get the tripod set up. Shoot. Sheesh. Alright. That's fire. So, we're getting up, getting ready, and getting prepared for the day. Got the creatine first. I should put this right here. Oh yeah, it follows me. Yeah, it's gonna have to take some time to get used to. I'm drained. This morning, I did not want to get up. I was just out of it. But we're up, getting ready, as always. 'Cause that's all we do. We grind. But yeah. Come on, camera. Grinding, getting ready. Because I film every day. Starting to lose ideas on what to talk about. So I talk about the same stuff every single day. I want to talk about something new. But I will be back, guys. I'm going to the bathroom. I hope the wireless mic works properly. I see that it's getting some kind of sound. But yeah, I'm not sure. And then I'm also not sure if this handle is a charging block or if it's for the mic. I don't know. But I'm new to all this, so it's gonna take some time. Alright, I'm gonna move this over a little bit so you can actually see. I'm gonna catch up with you guys at the cold plunge. Alright guys, we're at the cold plunge. Water's at 39 if you can see that. I have no timer, so we're getting a blue ball. Alright, I think I was in there for a minute. I don't know. Peace. So guys, heading out to work. Talk to you in a bit. What is up guys? Back from work. Got the Osmo 3. This thing is so fire. I'm so glad. Oh, I didn't have this on. So glad with my purchase so far. I mean, just the quality walking around is fire. And I'm so glad to be in an opportunity, or so glad to have the opportunity to buy something like this and have the chance to use it. But yeah, it's awesome. And now it's time to improve the vlogs, time to improve just the content overall, and improve in business. So I've been thinking about what I need to do for the affiliate business today, and I got some solid stuff planned. Man, that's just beautiful. Holy crap. That's beautiful. But I've got some stuff planned. And yeah, we just got to work on getting this offer built out and building a new TikTok page. So with that being said, that is what I had planned for today, but we got to get into the workout. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute, and we will be slamming down some reps. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, it's the first part of the warm-up. What's up, guys? Just filmed a TikTok on the workout, and then here's the after of bicep, tricep, and this is just shows what hard work does. Put in the work, you get a good result. I've been doing this for coming up on probably 3 years. So I've been doing this for a while, and honestly, it was easier back when I started than it is now, but the results always worth it. I always saw the vision of my physique before I had it. I always knew I was going to get big, have nice muscles. I didn't know when. Shoot, this one close. I didn't know when, but I knew I would have it. And the same thing applies in business. I think if I stay consistent and keep doing the things I hate, I'm going to get better. I'm going to make money. Just like with content. Some days I don't feel like recording, but I pick up the camera and do it anyway. And it's going to grow my content and grow the brand and get the leads I like, work with the people I like, have the money I like, all because I put in the effort and I do what needs to be done. So guys, I'm gonna get the dogs prepared, and then we're gonna go hit the walk, and I'll get talking about what we have planned for today. Alright guys, so I started recording, but it looks like the Holy Spirit's coming out of the screen. You can't even see me, it's so bright. So we're on the stroll, as you can see, and the camera's so fire. I love this thing, but again, I don't know what's going on with this lighting. I don't know if the video is gonna look terrible because of it. I'm not sure. I just screwed around with the settings and it's really not doing much. But yeah, we're on the stroll and I'm gonna let you guys know what we got planned. So I started reading How to Create a Great Advertisement, something like that, by Victor Schwab. And so far, we're learning about headlines, and he's showing like 100 of the best headlines in his opinion. And it's good because it refreshes your mind on what good headlines look like. And he's explaining why they were written and what emotions and what the prospect will think when they read these headlines. So I like the start so far. He's going over stuff I already know, but it's always good to be refreshed on these things because you never know. You may hear something new or get that thing that makes you think, oh, I forgot about that, and now you have it to use. But so far liking the book. I'm not too far in it, but I've got another 180 pages to judge, so I guess we'll see when we get there. I'm loving the new camera, and I'm just so happy with everything. I'm locked in, doing everything I need to do. I got a TikTok posted already. Like, motion is going. I don't know why the mic's so loud. I'm getting red bars, so I may have to turn the audio down a bit when I post this video, but it's all a process. I got to figure out how to use the camera. A little bit of a beginner when it comes to this stuff, but yeah, I'm stoked to have the new camera. And today we've got to get a YouTube video edited. Yesterday's video, or 2 days ago video, is still uploading. I didn't get it uploaded last night. It didn't finish. I was gonna get it up this morning, but I have no Wi-Fi at work, so that was clapped. But again, I'm just focused on getting everything done with that. Content's going good. I'm getting subscribers, and shout out to all the new subscribers. Very thankful for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the content and the journey. So again, huge shout out to you guys. And I really want to make this experience enjoyable for all of you, because you're taking time out of your day to watch my videos, and that means a lot. Because I know right now my content, it's not the best, It's very sporadic, and the videos aren't too enjoyable, but I'm trying my best, trying to give you guys something you can enjoy, kick back, eat your dinner, and just watch. And I'm trying to give you guys a thrilling journey. I want to give you guys all of it, the meat that people don't show, because a lot of people's journeys aren't shown how I'm showing it. And I like it that way, because that sets me apart. And I want to show you guys, like, look, this is what it's like. If you're going to go into it, expect something like this. But I also want to take you guys with me, and if I can speed up your journey or help you in any way, I would love to do that as well, because I know how hard it is for me going through it. So I can only imagine how hard it is for you guys who are just starting off, or even some of you who are ahead. You could still learn from what I'm doing. But I'm loving just everything. Life's great. At times it sucks, and you gotta embrace it. You've gotta embrace the suck. I was saying this at work, how you're not supposed to be happy all the time. Would I like to be? Yes. Would I like to be positive every single minute of the day? Yes. And maybe it is possible, but I think sometimes you have to embrace the suck. If you lose $10,000 and you don't have a lot of money, you need to embrace that, because you don't want to go back to that feeling. But don't mope over it. Use it as fuel. But it sucks, and I think you need to acknowledge that it sucks. Life sucks at times. It's not always all sunshine and rainbows. I talked about this in a TikTok where you'll probably see me on camera sometimes, and I'm all positive, and that's just not the reality of life. And social media will ruin your idea of life, because a lot of content creators and people online will make it look like life is perfect, like it's great all the time. They're going out partying, driving around their SVJs, driving around their G80s, living life in Miami, Arizona, wherever the case may be. But that doesn't mean that life is perfect. It still has its ups and downs, no matter where you are in your journey. Whether you're making $1 million a year, or you're at my level where you're just pushing like minimum wage, it's the same life. Life is still the same. We're all humans. We all go through the same stuff. And sometimes life sucks. Tomorrow could suck. Today could be one of the best days of my life, and tomorrow could be terrible. You just don't know. Life's very unpredictable, but you need to face it head on, because it's you versus you every day. And even though life sucks and you have bad days and you don't want to do stuff, if you show up, put in the work, you're going to make yourself proud, and you're going to feel good at the end of the day. You may not be where you want to be, and that's all right. If you're going towards that goal every day, that's what matters. And I'm doing that every day. I'm fighting to get closer to my goals, fighting to reach my goals. I don't want to be stuck in the same position forever, and I won't be. Right now, it does feel that way, though. It feels like at times stuff will never change. Like, I'm never going to see the progress I want. There's days where I want to quit. There's days where I want to sleep in. There's days where I don't want to work out. There's days where I don't want to eat healthy. And sometimes I give in to those days. But that next day, I come back harder. I heard, what was his name? John Mark. I think his name, I've talked about him before. I don't want to
say the wrong last name. I think it's John Mark Stevenson or something like that. But John Mark, he's an entrepreneur, more in the online coaching business for, I think, fitness creators or fitness coaches. And he talks about life isn't about running from failure. When you fail, you shouldn't fall down. It should be, how far can you come back up after falling? When you fall, can you get back up and come back even harder? Right? I fail, you fail, everyone fails. How quick can you get back up? How quick can you bounce back and start making progress again? Because we're all gonna go through failures. I just went through one with my affiliate business. I got shadow banned and no leads. Granted, I only did it for a week, but that's still a fail. I've failed a lot. And there's times where I've failed and I've been scared to get back up. I didn't want to get back up. I wanted to lay where I was. But each day I get up. Today, I didn't want to get up. I wanted to sleep in so bad. That alarm went off and I dreaded it. I didn't want to get up, didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to get in the cold plunge. I didn't want to do any of that. But what did I do? Got up, went to work, and did what needed to be done. I didn't want to work out today, but guess what? I put it in. Honestly, I don't want to go work on the business. I do enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy the work. It's just, it sucks seeing no return. But guess what? I'm going to do it anyway because I know that's what's necessary for me to reach my goals. Because there will come a day where I implement something in my business and I see instant return. There will come a day where I am able to hire employees and not have to focus so much on the business. There will be a day where I'm driving around the car I want. I have the apartment I want, the house I want, the life I want, because I worked hard for it. And it sucks in the process. And I'll tell you guys every single time, it feels so much better after you go through that suck. I go through it every day. Getting up at 5 a.m., not wanting to, hopping in the cold plunge, filming TikToks when I'm uncomfortable filming them, doing content when I'm uncomfortable. But guess what? It's what's gonna make me a stronger, a better man, better businessman, a better person, because I'm doing things that make me uncomfortable. I used to hate walking around with this camera. So uncomfortable. I hated it. And now I can do it in front of people. Never thought that was gonna happen. But because I got uncomfortable and I fought one of my biggest fears, I now am reaping the benefits of it. I'm getting subscribers. I'm getting people who actually enjoy watching the journey. And I thank you guys for those of you who have subscribed. And I get to look back at these videos and already reflect and say, hey, I started there and I'm here. I'm already getting there and I just started. Now imagine a year from now. Now, as much as I don't want to think about that because it sucks, think about another year. And what if I'm not making any money? It's gonna suck. But think about how much progress I'll make in a year. And just a little side note, if I'm not making any money in a year from online business, then I don't know, boot me out. But seriously, think about how much progress I will have made in a year. It will be enough to where I'm probably generating revenue from a business, content, because I put in the hard work. Right now, I don't see the fruits of my labor. Right now, I'm just putting in that groundwork, building that consistency, building that foundation. But eventually that foundation is gonna grow and it's gonna start putting in the work for me. Same thing with fitness. When I started in fitness, it sucked. I did 3-hour workouts, doing all the things that were unnecessary, but I didn't know at the time that they were unnecessary. I just did it and kept doing it for a long time. And over time, I started to figure it out. Started to figure out the secrets. Started to figure out how to shorten things and still see results. I figured out how to put on muscle, how to burn fat. I figured out all these things because I kept going and I kept pushing. I didn't stop because I was tired, because I didn't feel like it, because I was hurt. I kept pushing, and now I have a physique that I can enjoy. I can pull off my shirt at the beach and enjoy it and feel comfortable and be confident because I put in the work. But in the moment, it didn't feel like that. It just sucked. It sucked. Didn't know what I was doing. And there were days where I would sit in the mirror and say, man, I look the same as I did 3 months ago. But now I can do that same thing. I could sit in the mirror and I still see growth because 1, my mindset's changed, and 2, I've built that foundation. Now I'm at a point now with my physique where I don't really care. It looks good on good days, bad days. I could work out, I could skip a workout and I still feel good and look good. Or I don't feel good. I do feel a little bit negative when I skip a workout, but I still have that nice physique. I still have the 6-pack because I put in the work and I built the foundation. I could skip a workout for a week and still keep that nice physique because I built it. And that just shows that over time you will figure things out and things will get better. And I always think and look back to fitness because that was one of those journeys that's like what I'm in right now, where it sucks, you don't know what to do, you want to quit at times, but you keep your head up, you keep pushing, and eventually you'll get that goal. You'll start to understand, and you'll start to see the success you want. It may not be right at that moment, but give it a year, give it 2 years, and watch the magic unfold in front of you. You won't realize it at the time. But right now I'm in that process, that same exact process. And here soon I will see the fruits of my labor. But right now I just got to keep consistent, keep grinding, and eventually I'll get there. So guys, this is the end of the walk. I'll talk to you guys when I'm cooking dinner. I'm going to go grab the other dog. I'm going to go get him, get everything set up. And then, yeah, I'll talk to you guys then. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? Excuse me. Got the grub in the pan. Cooking up food. Oh shoot, I burned. Cooking up food. Trying to get yesterday's video, or 2 days ago, video uploaded. I got another one. Editing. What's up, guys? Got the grub made. How do I work this thing? Bam. I'm gonna eat. Probably watch Scarface, because that's my favorite movie, and I watch it 50,000 times a week every time I eat. But I'm gonna watch Scarface, get some grub in, and then really get locked into the editing and all of that. But for right now, this is what we're doing. We're gonna fuel up, and I'm just gonna fuel up and then get into it. So talk to you guys in a bitty. Peace. What's up, guys? So I don't want to leak anything. Actually, I won't show you. But I'm buying a new domain for the new TikTok account because I'm running a different
product, niche. So with a new niche and a new product, I need a new domain, because the one I was using was for a workout product. So I have to switch over and buy a new domain. So that's what I'm doing, but it's not working. It says something about my card, so I gotta get that figured out and try and get it working. I'll set you guys up on the tripod in a minute. I gotta get done with this so that I don't leak anything. So I'll talk to you in a minute.
What's up, guys? I'm currently editing. I better not leak this. Yesterday's video on the mobile. So I'm gonna get to it and just sit in silence, see if we can get any content while I do this. I don't know. There's no way. Bam. Don't need that. A lot of my TikToks are on here, and I end up putting them into the video, and then I gotta delete them. I think that's all of them though. Okay. Alright. Okay, that should be everything. Bruh. Thank the Lord that this is the last time I have to make a video on my phone. Because of course it doesn't want to load. Kind of tired of this whole thing. So while I do that, I'm gonna hop on this and do some research. Because we have a lot that needs to get done. So I'm looking at this headline. I can come in here and trying to find a better word for more. I'm sorry guys for the background noise. Gotta close that. And produce. Coaches are reviving dead leads. Produce. Why is it doing that? Loads more profit. So, headline tip. If you're ever doing headlines, just keep reading it. There. Over and over. And eventually, you'll have one that's pretty solid. New way on coaches are reviving. 10 leads, producing loads more profit. Secrets of your 10 email list, which you'll learn this year's revival. Full of warm full of buyers ready to spend at any time's notice. Automation hacks to speed up work, comma, no more come on. No more more. No more groundwork. Set them up in 30 minutes. Save 30 minutes. You will have personal money printer that lasts until you stop working. Alright, this isn't bad. This could work. Now we need to figure out our first ad. you like to 2x less time? Computer froze. GG. All of my computers, for some reason, are tweaking out. I've got my laptop that's, I don't know what's up with that. And then I got this that's kind of tweaks out too. Let's see if this will load. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. We need some tunes playing right now. But I've got to get this organized. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. I don't know what's up with this. All of a sudden. I don't know what's up with this either. Nothing's my friend right now. Everything's super slow. Doesn't want to load. Just because they know I'm about to print $100,000. They don't want me to. They're nerfing me. Oh, no. What's going on? Never seen this happen. My phone has kind of just given up. Alright, I'm gonna reset my phone because it's tripping. Also, I found my old SD card for the Osmo 2, which gives me 6 hours of footage. The one that came with the camera only gets like 2 or 3. So I get 3 more hours of footage. That's fire. So videos are going to be even longer. I'm not going to be using 6 hours of footage, but it's good to have. And I was also looking for my tripod that I bought. I don't know where that went. I dug through one of my boxes, but I can't find it, so we're just not gonna even dabble in that. Even though these are not packed well, I don't want to rip them open. Now let's see if we can get this to work. I don't know if it's just my phone, but that new update made my phone so slow and laggy. Oh, oh, here she comes. Alright, we're on. Let's see if we can get this to work. I don't know what's up with this card. I don't want to buy it on my personal, but I have to. Because I gotta be careful. I'm gonna leak so much stuff. Got my wallet right there. Probably already leaked my personal. Bam, just leaked it. Good luck. It's over. So some of this may be clipped. Alright, well, it's not the card. It's Squarespace. I probably leaked one of my cards. When I watch back the footage, definitely gonna have to pay attention to this section. Alright. I can't buy the domain because it doesn't want to work, and I don't know what I leaked. Have you ever seen this guy? He's got some pretty solid copywriting videos. Jason Malucci. She like to 2 extra profit with less time and less. Less time and no extra less time and no money. If this is calling you, come, please keep an online coach who to generate leads or revenue, comma, this offer is, this will help this system you out tremendously. The system target uses would you like to 2x your profit with less time and no money? With less time without extra time or money. If this is calling you, if this is you, please keep listening. If you're an online coach, who wants more leads or wants more money rolling in, comma, I have just the thing for you. Created a system for struggling coaches. It's complete. Comma. It takes advantage. It uses email lists, a solid all it takes is an email list, a solid funnel builder, and a coach ready to apply. Honestly, this is going to be hard to run organic. I think I need like a VSL or something. If this is you, please keep listening. If you're an online coach who wants more leads or would like more moolah rolling in, just the thing for you. I've built a system for struggling online coaches that is completely free. All it takes is an email list, a solid funnel builder, and a coach ready to apply it. This system takes dead leads and turns them into buying cut into. This takes dead leads that don't dead leads and converts them into buying customers willing to buy credit card anytime. Okay. long work days. What would you call that? Working on like the biz. Long work days. Removes long work days that long work days that freeze slow onboarding system manual way on your business and automates it so that you can focus your time on the real needle movers. Expensive funnel builder funnel building software turns into one simple drag and drop software to these systems in a couple Would you like to 2x your profit without extra time or money? So guys, if you don't know what's going on right now, I'm writing an ad. And this is what the process looks like when you handwrite it. You just clump everything together. Honestly, in a way, free writing, I don't fully understand this niche, but I understand it enough. And the research, I've seen enough to where I kind of got an idea, but also sometimes I can toss stuff into the wind. One, because tests are free. Two, we have data that we can look at and track. But you do want to do data-backed tests. It's smarter to read the research and test versus just throw stuff at the wall. Because as I told you guys before, I got shadow banned for that. And it's really not smart when you can read data or read research data, whichever one you have, and make an ad strictly based off of that. And if you go off of the data, the ad almost can't not convert because everything you need is right there. You have all the issues, you know exactly what they like, bam, now you have a perfect ad that aligns directly with that audience. Right now I'm kind of in the wind, just trying, but this is my first ad on this account, so we'll have to see how it does. I'm tired, freaking tired, but I'm gonna take a break for a minute, see if I can get my phone to start editing this video. And come on. And I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Peace, guys.
What's up, guys? After waiting, feels like 30 years, the YouTube video is finally able to be edited. So I'm gonna do this for a bit. I'm not gonna film. I'm out of it. I'm tired. I'm just gonna do it, lay down, and yeah, get it figured out. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys.